It's Margarita, and today I'm going to tell you about my haul from Sugar Me Sweet. I have become obsessed with another shop on Etsy, and it's all thanks to Miss Janelle Zamora. If you do not know who she is, she has a wonderful channel, and I will be sure to tag her in this video so that you can check out her content as well. But Sugar Me Sweet is like a gourmand lover's dream. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I love Etsy. I'm all about shopping small, supporting small businesses, and this is also a woman-owned business, so it's a double win. But someone was telling me about gourmand fragrances and that I should check out the shop in one of the fragrance groups. Janelle is also a member of that group, but then I happened to see some reviews on the shop from Janelle, so it was just great to be able to reinforce the recommendation that I got, because I am a gourmand lover to heart. That said, I went down a rabbit hole and ended up doing a haul of what was it? 88. Yes, you heard that right. 88 samples to try to find my true loves from this shop. And I have narrowed it down to 14, but I'm also going to give you how many? 4 honorable mentions. And these 4, no, I take that back. 15. My top 15 from this shop. And then 3 additional ones that I bought blindly. So let me start with what I bought blindly and why. And let's talk about this packaging, shall we? This is the 30 ml packaging. This is the 10 ml packaging. First of all, the pricing is insanely reasonable for what you are getting and even the presentation. The box is white with gold lettering, and it's raised lettering, not just some random printed stuff on here. I just really love the professionalism of this shop, the way the presentation is. It doesn't make you feel like you're getting a quote unquote cheap fragrance. Like the bottles, I love gold. Gold does something to me. It is my friend. But this fragrance is Champagne Silk and Santal Musk. And this is supposed to be inspired by Kayali's Wedding Silk Santal, I want to say 36 maybe, that has been sold out forever. I don't know why they haven't brought it back, but luckily this shop has an option for us. This is really nice. It lasts very well. I'm going to allow it to take some time to macerate to see if it gets even more beast mode, because right now it's not a projection monster, but it doesn't disappear very easily either. But this smells very, very similar to the Kayali version. On me, and in my opinion, the champagne note is a little bit stronger in this than in the original Kayali version. So if you like an amplified champagne note, I would say go for this one. But I am very happy, especially considering I only paid $29 for this fragrance versus I want to say it might be $89 to $128 for the Kayali. Now granted, those are 50 and 100 ml, but even still you can get 100 ml of this for I think $75. So it's still extremely reasonable. I like it. It looks nice, and I'm going to see how this progresses over time. Now the other 3 10 mils that I got, and just look at the presentation on these. Let's see. I just like it. I love unboxing. Let me know in the comments if you like unboxing too. Now I bought this one and the other one blindly. This is cool for the summer. Now this is a limited edition summer scent, and you were not able to buy samples of limited edition scents, but for $12, you know, it was worth the splurge to at least take the risk on the 10 mil. And these are organic fragrances also. They're made with organic sugarcane alcohol versus a lot of different chemicals that fragrances use, particularly butane, which is basically lighter fluid. So yeah, you don't want to be putting certain things on your skin if you can avoid it. But let me see which hand. I tried this one. It's this one. I had to remind myself of some of the fragrances. This is a very nice green, fresh, almost like an agave scent. This would smell amazing on a man. Gentlemen, listen up. Fragrance is not just for women. If you have a fragrance that is like tropical or sweet or even floral, just try it on and see how it works with your chemistry. You are not going to smell like a girl. You are going to amplify this, and it's going to be so nice and sexy. Let me tell you, men that wear gourmand and floral and tropical scents. Oh my God, y'all smell delicious. Ladies, let me know in the comments if you agree so we can encourage these gentlemen to step outside of the ultra masculine scents. And those have their place too. But I, for one, do not like super masculine, loud, strong scents. No, it doesn't do it for me. But anywho, yes, try a freshie every now and again. But the cool for the summer is great. I don't have the notes in front of me, but this smells like a great summer scent. Oh my goodness, at night, like when your body is heating up and you've worn it for a while, the amplification, it just feels like it's just going to warm up and project a bit. So I am happy with this blind buy, and I can see myself layering this. I would layer this with something almost like a pink sugar, something that is a faint sugar, not a bold gourmand, but just like a light gourmand. This would be a nice contrast to something like that. And this is cool for the summer. This one is Pool Day. And this is inspired by Pool Boy by Vacation, if I'm not mistaken. I had never smelled this scent, but the description was like, ooh, a cabana boy, basically. I'm like, let's see how this smells. And I let my husband smell this today, and this is his now. If you like Soleil Blanc by Tom Ford, this is honestly a better version of that. That's what I get. It is a very nice coconut. It's actually a little bit too coconutty for me because coconut tends to go bug spray on me. And this one did that a little bit, but not as much as most other coconut fragrances, such as Soleil Blanc. I have Eau de Soleil Blanc, which is more wearable, but this is a wonderful alternative to both of those at a fraction of the cost. Again, 10 mils is only $12. And by the way, this video was not sponsored. I just want to put that out there. I always want to say that because you would think that I was getting paid to promote some of these products, but no, I'm just all about telling you about great things. But yes, Pool Day. If you like a nice tropical coconut, also very unisex. This is now my husband's. He wants it, he likes it, and he's taking it. It's a great blind buy if you like tropical scents. Now, this one was not a blind buy. This one was something that I got a sample of in my first sampling haul. I bought, how many did I buy? 42. So I got a couple extra samples. I got the 36 pack, and I got a couple of extra samples from the proprietor, which was very generous of her. But this is Camellia Sugar. You all, this is so beautiful. I had to get a 10 mil. I liked Kriegler's Camellia Extraordinaire 209, which was just beautiful. It's a bit pricey, and I had eventually decluttered it because I'm someone who gets tired of fragrances pretty easily. And that one was a powerhouse. This is like a more toned down version of that. And it's sweeter. It smells almost like bubble bath. So picture like a sweet light floral with a hint of bubble bath. It is just beautiful. It's just like, to me, this is such a girly girl's fragrance. This is great for children if you are trying to introduce someone to fragrance. So this is not overpowering, but it does last. It is honestly the perfect girly girl fragrance. Okay, so I've only had this I got this, I think 3 or 4 days ago. And do you see this dent that I already put in here? Just to tell you how much I love this. And I might end up just getting a bigger bottle. Yeah, 10 ml is not gonna be enough of this. All right, so the moment we've all been waiting for, my top 15 fragrances from Sugar Me Sweet. Now that was one of 15, the Camellia Sugar that I just told you about. So I'm going to tell you about the other 14, and I have not bought these in full sizes yet, but they're coming. They are coming. They are coming. So without further ado, let's run through this list. This list is in no particular order. This is just in the order that I'm pulling them out of the box they came in. And I took some notes, so bear with me as I read the notes that I took on these. This one is Agave Papaya Sunset. Let's just talk about the samples for a minute. These are 2 mil samples, and they're very generous. You can actually get a couple of wears out of these to really test these out. And I'm happy about that. I love the presentation of them. Even for them to be a sample, they're very inexpensive. It comes out to less than $2.50 each when you buy the 36 pack. And it's like, in what world are you able to get a sample for that cheap? But yes, Agave Papaya Sunset. Now, just looking to see what my notes were, because this did make my short list. And what I put was that it's very nice, but it's kind of faint. Now, I think it might be faint because it has not had time to macerate. But this is just like sweet agave. Like I use agave as my sweetener in a lot of different things. I don't use white sugars. And it smells like that. The liquid agave sweetener with a hint of papaya. So it's fruity. So just think of like, I guess, sweet topped papayas, and that's what this is. And I love it. Mango sorbet. This is self-explanatory. I'm gonna read my notes anyway, just to humor you. But listen, Linda, this right here is beyond perfect. Mango tends to go musty typically, and not this one. This is just a sweet, literal mango sorbet, like the frozen treat. My notes say, love it, beautiful. Well, there you have it. That's it, that's all. Hopscotch butterscotch. This is delicious. This to me is honestly like a perfect caramel fragrance. This is sweet. It smells like a butterscotch, and this is probably going to sound gross, but you're going to just let me draw a picture. It smells like butterscotch that you've been sucking on for a bit. Like if you ever get one of those hard candies from the ladies in church, it's always butterscotch, and you've just been working on it for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Like when it gets to that midpoint, and then you put it back in the wrapper because you're over it. Okay, I might be going into too much detail here, but it's okay. I don't care. Not all of us finish the hard candies in church, okay? Anywho. And for some reason, the syrupiness of the sugar and candies seems to amplify after it's been like wet. I know it's getting more gross and gross, right? But you know what I mean? This is the amplified sweet version of that. It smells so good. Or even like one of those melted caramel candies. Trust me, hopscotch, butterscotch. You see, I can't stop sniffing the bottle, and this bad boy performs. I love this, and I cannot wait to get a full size of this one. Peach sugar cone. Okie dokie. There is this fragrance that I have been looking for a while, or at least to find something similar of, because I did not want to pay full price for the original, and it's a bit hard to come by. And that is Apricot Brulee by Emis. Let me know in the comments if you've ever smelled that. That is like one of the best takes on apricot, a beautiful gourmand apricot. It's very peachy, in fact, and I loved it. This peach sugar cone satisfies my craving and desire for that fragrance. This is exactly like it is described. Just checking my notes again. I just wrote that it's delicious, and that it is. Pink musk. Now this is interesting. I already know I wrote some interesting notes for this one because you ever have a fragrance that you know you like, but you don't like it all the way, but you know you will like it if you give it a chance because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone? The pink musk is the one that is taking me outside of my comfort zone, but in a good way. I wrote that it's interesting and sexy. Yes, it is interesting. It is hard to describe this one because it is so much more than a musk, but it does smell pink. It's like a sweet floral champagne, more sweet, but it's sophisticated, and it really grabs you over time. This is what I would say is a great date night scent. But I'm going to step out, and the reason I'm stepping outside of it because it's a semi-gourmand, but it's not exactly a gourmand. And florals, and even, I would dare to say this even has some chypre undertones to it. Yeah, it goes a bit dark and goes a little bit left field. But this is very sophisticated. If you want something that is going to make you smell sophisticated, this is it's not similar, but it puts me in the mindset of Good Girl Gone Bad by Killian. I do not like that fragrance. It's a bit too sharp. If you want a softer, distant cousin of that, pink musk might be a great option. Ooh, this is one that's one of my tops. Mood Vibes. This is basically sexy gummy bears. That is the best way I could describe this. This is the best take on a gummy bear fragrance. And it's just, this is, honey, this is a gummy bear wearing lingerie. And I'm here for it. Sugar candy, almost dropped it. I dropped one, my original Camellia sugar one, and it broke, and I was heartbroken. But it's okay because I bought a 10 mil. It was en route at the time that I dropped it. My mind was already made up on that one. Sugar candy is so cool. But what did I say about it? What did I say about sugar candy? Sugar candy, I said, is a nice gourmand musk. Ooh, this might layer well with the pink musk. If it goes to left for me, this might be able to bring it back in. But this is truly like, if you ever smelled simple syrup, it's kind of like that. Or like, the topping on like a creme brulee, the brulee part. this smells like that. Half Moon Cookie. This, I can tell you now, is the perfect chocolate. I sampled several different chocolate fragrances from this shop and from other shops. This is the one that to me is the best version of a chocolate fragrance, because a lot of chocolates tend to go earthy in fragrance form. This Half Moon Cookie is the perfect chocolate. Wrapped in vanilla. Yes. For y'all who watch this channel, you know vanilla is my favorite fragrance note, period. And this, I feel wrapped in it. I'm going to see what my notes are on this. And I probably didn't write too many because like when I first wore it and tested it, I was sold. Yep, all I wrote was great with an exclamation point by it. This is just a great vanilla. This is gourmand, but not overly sweet. It's almost like a sensual, musky vanilla. I can't think of a mainstream fragrance to compare it to right now. But if you want almost like a cashmere vanilla that is more gourmand than not, this is a great blind buy for any vanilla lover. It's almost like a mixture of Vanille West Indies layered with Tahota. If you know, you know. Wrapped in vanilla is all that. We are down to the last 5, y'all. Pink Lemonade. This one is photorealistic. This is how it sounds. It is in the name, and I love it. I like it because the lemon note is not too sharp and tangy. The pinkness, ooh, think of like, almost like the pink starburst. Pink starbursts are the absolute best. I love them. They're the ones I typically save for last and the ones that people usually like to eat first. Then you're left with those nasty yellow and orange ones. Yeah. But yes, Pink Lemonade made my list. Vanilla Poached Pears. Yes, the name sounded amazing. I'm trying to think what my notes were, but this was another one that I was just basically instantly sold on. I wrote that I like it. It's caramely. So picture, yeah, pears dipped in caramel. Like the, oh my God. Delicioso. Oh, I can't wait to get this one. All of these I'm getting full sizes of, by the way. But I forgot just how good this one is. Now, the best pear fragrance I ever smelled was by Mix Bar. And this one, I got a feeling this one's going to, I'm over here looking at it like, I don't know. Might have to step out of my relationship with that pear one. This one, the vanilla note, the caramely note is taking it to that next gourmand level. The one from Mix Bar is more of a fresh, straight up pear, like a pear glacé from Victoria's Secret. It's that on steroids. But this right here, this is the pear that kissed a candy apple, and I'm here for it. This right here is now my favorite pear. Yeah, it's that good. Sweetheart Cherry. This stole my heart because I do not own any cherry fragrances. The only cherry fragrance I have is a spray that I got from Endless Glow Skincare, also on Etsy, and that is now my husband's beard spray. He took that instantly. Cherry doesn't like me very much. Cherry tends to go almondy, tonka-like, and weird. This is what every cherry fragrance should be. I don't know what note it is that's blended with the cherry to make it wearable for me, but yes, Sweetheart Cherry is a wonderful cherry. It's not even a cordial cherry. It's like a fresh cherry with the pit still in it. Yes. Over the Rainbow Sherbet. Yep. This is Rainbow Sherbet, like the ice cream, and I love it. This is a syrupy sweet, almost like the melted version where the scent is just amplified and it's been sitting for a while. This projects well. This smells so good and syrupy, or even like the syrup that goes into a snow cone. Now they do have a snow cone scent, but that one didn't make the list because I like this one better. And last, but definitely not least, Earl Grey Green Tea and Marshmallows. This right here is the best take on a tea note, and the marshmallow is very dominant. This is a gourmand tea. Oh my goodness. This reminds me, I want to say, of a little bit of Killian Princess, but let me double check and see what I wrote. Yes, I wrote love, sophisticated, and niche. This smells so niche. This smells so expensive. This smells like money, and it is going in my collection. And that concludes my top 15 from Sugar Me Sweet. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorites are. Have you tried this shop? Do you recommend this shop? I cannot wait to get my full sizes of all of these. And I'm going to do a follow-up video to this so that you can and maybe experience some of the other samples. Let me show you. These are the ones. that did not make the cut. You see this, right? Told you I bought like 88 cents. I wasn't playing around. I wanted to really smell. And oh, I got some more in my cart because I want to get some more. She has almost 200 scents in the shop. At the time of this recording, I think there's like 189. And y'all, let me tell you, it is worth it. It is so much fun. And I can't even wait. Even though these didn't make my short list, I cannot wait to play with some layering combos because, hey, we can always double back, right? Also, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who wants to know more about how to smell good, things that don't smell good, and just general fragrance talk. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent, serious, fun, whatever. We are here to build a community, and I need your support to do so. And until next time, I am Margarita, and you have an awesome day. Bye.